what is the shit they call when LeBron sits down?
Load management.
Load management. This little baby took a load management night. Ain't this a? He was like, yeah, I got some documentary money.
Bro, that's funny as hell.
I don't need the back end from Vancouver. We got some documentary money.
Bro, do rappers do that for real?
Load management. Kanye took an entire tour off.
Oh yeah, he did, bro.
And still picked up the bag off the insurance claim.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right, man. It's episode 177 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Like we said, it's your boy Roderick in the building.
Yes, sir, Jakari, we in the building.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm feeling great, bro. Great intro, great week, great vibes.
Absolutely.
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I feel great. We're nearing the end of the week. I've been taking a lot of time to focus on this podcast, a lot of time to zero in on business plans, things like that. That's what this entire week for me has been filled of. So I have a great energy right now.
For sure. Okay, that's good. That's good. How you mentally? Where you feeling?
Mentally.
How you feeling?
Let's see. I'll say mental state, I'm somewhere in the 7 to 8 range.
Okay.
Just because I know where I want to be, and I know that some of where I'm not right now, or the reason why I'm not where I want to be, some of that has to do with me.
Okay.
A lot of it has to do with, like we say all the time, just wait your turn, don't get discouraged, things like that. And your turn in the line is going to come. But there's also things that you can take care of on your own, or that you could be blocking your own blessings, holding yourself back. And I definitely believe there's sectors in life that I'm holding myself back. So we gotta be self-realized first. I'm cognizant of that, which is the first step, and we gotta navigate around that.
Yeah, that's good of you though, that you're able to look yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Self-reflect and say, hey, I have things I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? It's good that you can do that, because a lot of people, bro, that shit is hard.
I'm really able to wake up in the morning and look and go, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
Hold on, man.
Oh, you thought I was going somewhere serious?
Yeah, but
it's gonna feel
I'm not gonna let you
real
get past
good.
that.
Gonna make a difference.
That noise you made.
I'm gonna make Michael Jackson. Look, I'm gonna do it again. Give me a second. Gonna make it right as I turn up the collar. Oh, and I'm like, damn, nigga, like it's so cold. You have to put your collar up. But my bad. How many times Michael Jackson used to hit that shit? Like, imagine how
bro.
fucking who was that? Quincy was looking at him in the booth every time he did that crotch grab. Fuck is wrong with this guy? This nigga just nutting the booth. This nigga nutted mid Thriller. What the fuck? Michael, did you come mid Thriller?
Mid Thriller is crazy, bro.
This nigga came mid Thriller.
Mid Thriller is insane.
My bad.
Oh my god.
But no, see, this is the type of mindset and mind state you got to keep your mental up somewhere between a 7 and a 10 at all times. My mind just flows full of bullshit all day, man.
Nah, bro, that's crazy.
How was your week? And after that, your mental health check.
Yeah, man. So my week has been good. Like I told you before, I'm stepping up to a new role within work. So I'm just preparing for that. That's going to start like in the next week and a half type shit. So just been blessed, man. I've been in a great state.
Send your fucking congrats to Cari. Throw flowers in Cari's face, man.
Appreciate it, bro. But I just been in a great state, man. I just feel like I'm in control of my life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to get that feeling too. That's a great feeling to realize, like, sometimes I really put my hands out and be like, damn, I'm here. Yeah, like, bro. I'm
present.
I'm present in the moment right now, and I'm in charge of this thing.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I actually had a conversation with my pops about that shit over the last weekend, because I just been present a lot, bro, and I just really been taking in, like, the moment. I've been fascinated with the sky lately, bro. I don't know if you've been realizing me taking a lot of pictures of the sky, But like I've been fascinated with clouds, sunrise, and sunset. And I don't know why.
Okay.
But like it's just been fascinating. I'm just taking it in like, bro, this shit beautiful. This is God. I got pictures of the sky when it's orange, pink, red, blue. I'm like, bro, this shit is amazing. So that's how I've been feeling, man. Just like the little things, nigga. I've been riding my bike. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I just been doing shit. Just
there's a bike for me in the garage.
Yeah, you feel me?
I cannot wait to. I live in a community, and no, you bitch ass niggas can't know where I live. I live in a community where people ride bikes and walk at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m.
Yep.
I got out to get something from the ATM around like 1, 2. There was people walking in my neighborhood. I can't wait to take this fucking bike.
Absolutely, man. I yesterday after work, as soon as I got off work, hopped on the bike. I did like 2 miles and then I just came back to the crib. But it was so quick. I was replaying the pod and like nigga, next thing you know, I looked up 2 miles. I'm like, oh shit, easy money. But yeah, bro, I just been feeling amazing. Like I said, I'm in great spirits. I'm blessed, and I'm just trying to just keep that going, man. But
I actually been eyeing an e-bike lately. Have you heard of those? Mm-mm. It's something to where like it pedals just like a regular bike, but as you're pedaling like with the regular bike speed, the more effort you put into it or the harder you pedal, it could take you up to like 30 miles an hour.
Damn. That's some like hardcore training shit.
Yeah, but before I get into your mental health check, I just wanted to back up because we were talking about being present in the moment, being conscious, and it kind of dawned on me. This is something that I saw in like a TikTok. Some TikToks actually spark your brain, even if it's comedy. But I saw someone, the "Oh Lord," and it brings you the dun. It just like the kind of realization music. Yeah. When did you realize you were here? Like, when does a person pick up their consciousness? Like, when did you first realize, like I said, you could put your hands out and be like, damn, I'm here on earth, a person, because as a child, we're really just walking around until a certain age, but I don't know what age it was that it clicked for me that I'm like, oh, I'm here.
It was definitely, I would say, in my late teenage, possibly early 20s, but I would say still now at 25, I don't think I'm still like fully aware. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we'll ever be like fully, maybe not, but I'm very aware. I am too. I've grown a lot. I mean, I know we should have, you know what I'm saying? As you get older and you go through shit, you have experiences, you should grow. So I've definitely have grown, but I just feel like it's so much more every day that you're learning. You know, you can never be like maybe fully present.
No, I just mean that, like a child has no idea. Mm-hmm. Like say you're 2 or 3 years old, they're really just walking around. They don't even realize they're a person here on earth. Like, okay. I'm trying to think of that first moment that I realized, like not even fully, that I was just like, oh,
like I'm here. I'm
yeah, like, oh,
I'm alive. Yeah, I'm breathing. Real talk.
Maybe I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe 15, 14.
Yeah, I was gonna say late teenage years. Maybe, man. I really can't remember the exact moment, but
might have been earlier teenage. I mean, like I don't know, 13, 14 is, but
maybe. But I will say now, the older that I have gotten, I realize those moments more. I think a lot of times when we use a teenager, like those moments happen. You go through shit where it's like a wake up call but you just really ignore it sometimes because you don't know. I feel like now when I have those moments, I'm like, okay, that's a moment. I need to take that in.
Oh, that was God.
I was gonna say, what are you trying to tell me?
That was a blessing.
Right.
Oh, that's the devil.
Yeah.
See, that's the type of stuff that shows it. Like, when were you able to be like, oh, the devil's fucking with me?
Like high school.
Okay. Yeah. So
early college.
So even if you're not saying something like, "Ooh, I'm here right now," stuff like that shows, oh, I'm now cognizant. Like I'm aware of the world now.
Right,
okay.
Right, for sure.
Okay. So teenage years.
Yeah.
Now, mental health check for Cari. Where are you at?
I'm at 8, man. I'm in the 8, 9 range. Just feeling good. Like I said, bro. I don't have any complaints. I'm in tune with everything. I'm in control. So.
Yeah, I just got to stop, like, jacking off.
Nah, bro, you really should try that, though.
Stopping?
Yeah, it's good for you.
I have that Matthew McConaughey, The Wolf of Wall Street type of mentality. And we can get into it on the pod. Like, I have no problem. I feel like I feel like you need that a certain amount of times to make it through the day.
Not make it through the day, but
fuck, you can make it through the day without the. I'm not getting through the day without that, man.
Nah,
you go days without that?
Yeah, for sure. You got to.
I'm going days without nutting. That's crazy.
Are you serious?
Nigga, I can't tell you the last time I've gone up. Well, I can. Yes, it was. It was sometime last week, but it was by choice. But like,
damn, nigga, you ain't gonna have nothing left. When
no,
it's
it just recharges and recharges.
Nigga, damn.
No, I don't. No,
that's crazy.
No, like, no. If I had a clit, it would be turned inside out.
You gotta say
fuck.
What is wrong with you, man?
I'm just niggas like this ain't no pussy. My shit would be roast beef.
That's
just from myself. Just from myself, man. No homo. That's a real pause worthy. I had to let niggas know it was me. Like I did it.
Oh shit, bro.
But I'm sorry, we can leave that right now. But I'm kind of in the same realm. Uh-huh. We wanted the intro with something specific. We saw there was this big chess competition, I guess. And the winner, they actually announced a withdrawal because the opponent had cheated.
All right.
So in this instance, whoever it was in the chess match was using anal beads to have someone send signals on what move for him to make next on the chess game. So the guy basically was winning because someone was vibrating his ass
right, I was gonna say
every
that.
time he needed to move.
Yeah, I have so many questions because I'm like, how are you telling me what move to go to?
Two vibrates. Take that nigga's rook.
I was gonna say,
one vibrate, checkmate.
That's insane, bro. This was the guy he's from Norway. And I think the league is like a Portuguese league, but how do they need metal detectors to walk in this bitch, or like niggas got to get checked for guns and anal beads these days?
That is fucking crazy. The thing that I really just want to think about is, imagine if his girlfriend just thought he was just like a really good chess player, mm-hmm. and now it's like one of those situations. This isn't like the situation. It's like if somebody has a happy home and they're married and then they have to find out their husband or wife is like a sex offender or something like that. It's just like, oh, wait, what the fuck?
Right.
Imagine if you just thought you had yourself like a nice boyfriend, or not you, or like a girl. Imagine she had herself a nice boyfriend and he was a great chess player and she was going to watch one of his matches. And not only does he lose, he's been disqualified for having signals sent up his anus.
Oh yeah, y'all got to break up right there on the spot.
Your life changes right here. Like, this is one of those situations where your life changes.
Yeah, it's do or die.
This news changes the course of your life. Friends come and go.
Facts.
Like,
you better hope your family didn't come to watch, because now everybody's judging you. They're looking at you different, crazy and shit.
I don't think Norway and other places in Europe are as progressive as the United States either.
What do you mean? As far as
he lost all his friends. No, he lost. He lost all his friends for that shit.
Okay. They're not going for that.
Yeah, you could get the ass beads off here and still keep your friends and shit like that.
We're very supportive over here.
Niggas with that accent not even going for that.
Nah. Yeah, he can't even go back to his hometown.
He can't even go to the pub. Nobody's drinking after him. Get your fucking mouth off my drink. Like, they're not pouring him a beer.
Not the pub.
He's only getting canned drinks. Imagine you're so well known for having ass beads and like eating out of ass shit that everywhere you go, you get canned drinks everywhere you go.
They give this nigga canned soda. That's funny.
They bring him, not the good shit.
They go to the back. Open up a 12-pack for this nigga.
The niggas get fired for bringing him glass drinks. That's insane.
Oh my god, bro.
But I mean, if he was gonna win that way, I mean, I guess.
Hey, I guess, man, the prize was $350,000. So
Oh,
I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me?
oh, that was nothing to him then. Left. He's checkmate, nigga. That's your ass.
Get his queen. Oh my god, bro.
Okay.
That's crazy though. Man.
Imagine doing all that and still losing.
Nah, yeah, you gotta take home the cake on some shit like that. That's embarrassing.
Did this man go to jail? Oh, that's all I want to figure out by the end. Is if
Nah, I don't think you can go to jail for something like this. I think they just kick you out. They just disqualify you.
really?
That's a crime. I mean, you shouldn't go to jail if you willingly shove shit up your ass. There's no reason why you should go to jail.
Yeah, you should actually win.
Right? Like, nah.
You've done more than anybody else here. This is harder than the chess game, nigga. You play chess with your ass full.
Right.
The fuck?
You deserve to win.
This nigga play stuffed chess.
Stuffed chess.
All right,
Nah,
my bad.
bro.
My bad. He said nah. My bad, bro. We going way too crazy in the intro, man. Like this is actually fucking insane.
That's crazy.
Okay. Now that we're out of ass bead chess, we don't have any music to talk.
I mean, it's a few songs that are
Coming out on
coming out,
Friday.
things like that. But we'll just follow up on the next episode. But yeah, man, it's Thursday.
Yeah, and just a disclaimer, if you're a first time listener or anything like that, Thursdays we really like to give you guys more of the current events, news type of shit. Of course, if there's if there's music out, we're definitely talking music. This is what we do here. But yeah, I really like news basing the Thursday pod. You get a whole lot of music after the Friday music drops. Saturday we let that shit rest, and then on the Monday pod you get music.
Right.
But we're here to kick some fucking knowledge to you today.
Let's do it.
Well, I guess we do have a couple of music things. Here we go. Megan Thee Stallion's hosting SNL.
Ooh.
No, yeah, no cap. Like that's a big thing though.
Nah, yeah, that's huge, man. October 15th, she'll be hosting.
That signals a crossover. And most artists usually have the performing spot, which is, I'm not saying it's regular because SNL is something big. It's not normal. But it's even bigger when you get host and performer. Like sometimes they have a certain performer, but Chris Rock might be the host, or Cari's going to be the host, but Kanye's performing or something like that. She's going to be the host and the performer. That's huge.
Yeah, I see that now. That's crazy.
Most people never get to do that. That's really huge.
Yeah, shout out to Meg, bro. I was just joking, at the beginning. That's really big. Something that a lot of artists don't get to do, like you broke down. Sometimes you just get to do one, or a lot of people don't even get that call.
Most people don't get that call.
Yeah,
or if you do,
all.
it's only to perform,
right?
Not the host.
So I'm looking forward to seeing her acting.
I was gonna say we have legendary moments from SNL where you see acting things happen.
Right.
We've seen some of the Kanye things. I know Drake is probably the most popular one. We can all see the Drake Cat Williams picture. Yeah. There's a million different people that Dave Chappelle that you can think about.
This was good.
But I really want to see what they have in store for Meg, because of course they write this that week.
Right.
It's live. If you break character, if you break script and you laugh, like they don't cut that out. I want to see this. I'm not huge anymore on SNL like I was in my grade school days because my parents used to watch it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it when Meg's on it.
Absolutely, and Meg is she's goofy.
She's a character.
I was
man.
gonna say when she's on Instagram on her stories and just all the videos that she's posted, she's always laughing, playing a character. So
This will be perfect for her.
I'm looking forward to see how she is in that realm. Hopefully, she isn't nervous. I haven't seen her like in that field before.
We still need to check that She-Hulk out, just because she was in an episode or two of that, I think.
You're right.
And that was just a couple weeks ago, and we got the Disney Plus locking. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
We can move on. Other appearances in films, TV, things like that. 2 Chainz is set to appear in a new movie He took the Instagram to post the trailer for his new movie, The Enforcer, which is going to be coming out in October as well. The only thing about it was he posted a trailer. Trailer was about 3 minutes. 2 Chainz was in about 2 seconds of that shit. Do you know how long I had to watch that fucking video to see 2 Chainz for 2 seconds?
Yeah, he was almost a no-show.
Oh my gosh.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I damn near missed it.
Because when I sent it, a lot of times, bro, I'll send shit that just the title. I just send it and I come back and watch it later. So like that, I didn't even watch it. I just sent it. But I saw y'all say something. I was like, hold on, let me watch it. So I'm like, damn, I did send some shit where he barely even in it. But shout out to 2 Chainz. You know, being in a movie, his first movie, that's great. But it is going to be a small cameo appearance.
Yeah, I hope he has a character, and it's not some 2 Chainz stars as himself type shit.
Nah, it looked like he was gonna have a name like Reggie or some shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be Vernon.
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
Reggie. Yeah, he's gonna be a trapper, a gangster.
Yeah,
he's gonna give him an ultimatum while smoking a blunt.
Right.
Okay, I see where he's going with this.
Drug deal going bad on some shit.
He actually has a pod out too, I think, with his son. Have you been seeing it?
Yeah.
Shout out 2 Chainz.
Yeah, absolutely. His name is Halo.
Yeah, because out of everything, and podcasting is getting saturated. He has one of the better, more creative, innovative ideas. I've never seen anyone start a pod with their child.
Absolutely. It's very unique, man. And Halo, his son, is very smart.
Oh, you can hear it.
Dude, that is a smart young kid.
He's 6 and is that articulate?
Dude, he is super smart.
This nigga was in charter school at 4. Like damn, Chainz.
Yeah, so that makes it like that adds to the dynamic. It makes it that much
2
more
Chainz
great.
is really smart.
Oh yeah, he's older, you know?
Yeah. Like
there's wisdom that comes in that age from 2 Chainz. Like, so you can tell like he's raising his kids the right way. But yeah, their platform is great. Like you said, it's unique. Nobody has that platform.
It's great.
Definitely working.
All right, on to more news and rap. Post Malone. I'm sure everybody saw him fall on stage. He was at his tour, his 12 karat toothache tour. I didn't want to mess that up because it's damn near a tongue twister. And there was an opening on his stage for where his guitar and equipment was supposed to be. And I guess they left it open, and he fell through it and took one of the hardest fucking falls I've seen on stage since the Travis Scott fall.
Sheesh. Nah, yeah, bro. He hit himself hard on the ground. Like, it scared me watching that shit. Like, that was one of those falls where that could do some damage. Some real life damage.
And it's one of those falls that the moment you saw it, you knew he had fucked up. Like, not fucked up, but like he was hurt.
You saw him in pain. Like, he rolled over immediately. Was you know, clutching his side and everything. You could tell he was just in pain.
He was on the ground for a minute. I think he went in the back and got examined. And shout out Post Malone. He came back out and finished the show.
He's a rock star.
A rock star, a real one.
Rock star.
Real Texas native. Real South shit. Real Southern shit. Real Texas shit.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to those fans because, you know, that moment was probably scary as fuck.
For everybody.
Probably didn't know what was going on. You probably, you know, thinking that the show is over, things like that. So shout out to the fans for not panicking, you know, and causing more havoc to that situation. Because I'm sure Post was scared. I'm sure his team was scared.
Absolutely.
You know, you just never know with shit like that, bro.
I'm sure the venue was scared on their insurance policy. The venue was more scared than Post was.
Facts.
It looked like damn near like he had cracked ribs. And people had even said that he had broken ribs. I think we had ended up like debunking. They were more bruised. He's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But it was that bad. It looks like if you didn't go to a doctor and we were to just go off of the fall, we'd be like, oh yeah, he cracked ribs. Yeah.
Easily. But yeah, shout out to Post once again, the fans. The show was in St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis, Missouri. Y'all held it down, and I'm glad he was able to come back out and finish the show. That's the most important part.
Absolutely, and he's right back on tour. And off the tail of this, I know we don't have this on the list, but let's just snowball a second. Lil Baby.
Okay.
Lil Baby was set to do a tour date a couple of days ago. I'm not sure what city, but he said that he was like exhausted. He did not have it in him to keep going. And he was sorry. I think it was Vancouver or something like that. Yeah. And he's sorry. He's gonna have to reschedule soon. His body just shut down, is what he said. He was seen posted in the club that night, chilling in the section,
Right.
diamonds on, dancing. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking that he just didn't want to do that gig, man. Maybe the pay wasn't enough.
What is the shit they call when LeBron sits down?
Load management.
Load management. This nigga Lil Baby took a load management night. Ain't this a bitch? He was like, yeah, I got some documentary money.
Bro, that's funny as hell.
I don't need the back end from Vancouver. We got some documentary money.
Bro, do rappers do that for real?
Load management. Kanye took an entire tour off.
Oh yeah, he did, bro.
And still picked up the fucking bag off the insurance claim.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they definitely calling their PTO.
Facts. That's crazy.
That's crazy that rappers calling their PTO. But of course.
I was gonna say they have to.
Yeah, they have to. And what I was gonna say, of course, they reschedule the date. Everybody that had a ticket gets the same. Like, they don't have to pay again. They just go on the rescheduled date. Now, of course, it is fucked up. Ladies that bought their heels, ladies that bought their dresses, niggas that bought their fits, niggas that had bought a half an ounce to smoke at the little baby concert.
Right.
Niggas that spent their last $150 on that little half.
Niggas pissed, boy.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta go back home with no little baby concert that you just seen, bro. That shit is hell.
Imagine if that was like your date.
Right.
And you spent your last on like a first date.
Pissed.
Now shorty want to do something else I don't have it.
Pissed.
I don't have it.
Pissed, bro.
Okay.
But yeah, that's crazy. But I think I know why Lil Baby decided to skip out, because this was a Vancouver gig, like you said.
Okay.
But he went to Vegas instead. He was with Travis Scott, DJ Drama. They were out after the Canelo fight.
I heard he was even posted with Canelo.
See what I mean?
I was like, God damn.
Come on now. I think I would have took the load management night as well.
Yeah. If we're thinking about the Triple G Canelo, like the post game parties from Triple G Canelo,
The atmosphere in Vegas was probably crazy.
That's one of the biggest boxing matches that's happened in probably the last 10 years. We got to make it out to Vegas. As many of those boxing matches, UFC cards, residencies that are going on. It's time. It's time. We missed it this summer.
Yeah.
We got to go ahead and do that. But yeah, I just wanted to get in a little baby. Yeah, I think you're afforded a load management night or two as a rapper. Everybody is.
You definitely are, but
no, you're not, Kari.
No, bro. No, you are, bro. You just got to be honest about it. It's not a good look if you say you really taking the night off and you posting in the club. Niggas don't like to see that. Bro, rappers they're human, bro. What you mean? They got to take a night off sometimes.
Kari, the average human works around the clock 365 days touring. Like, say, not touring, doing their 9 to 5 job.
Right.
He's not touring 365.
The voice, bro. Voice is constrained.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
the voice of the hero.
Yeah, I was like, is this nigga pulling this card? I was like, nigga, what does Lil Durk have to do with this?
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, like, they be having to rest their voice. They got to take care of their voice, man. Like, you are correct as far as saying, like, your reference where, like, the normal average person who works a 9 to 5 is gonna do more moving around than somebody who's fucking famous and only performs 6 months out the year or whatever the case. But over time, bro, like, that shit take a toll on your body, on your voice, on your health. So, like, they deserve a rest day every now and again. You should just be honest about it. You shouldn't be, if you really down and out, you shouldn't be caught in the club.
Okay. I'm trying to just think about how we do the pod. And we're still going to do the Monday, Thursday pod, and we take this bitch on tour. Do we get load management days, Kari? No. Think about our workload and think about when we start doing what we need to do. Once we're no, if you're thinking about what reeling in that type of money on tour, Kari,
I'm listening.
We get the load management night for our voices.
Shit, maybe.
Better get the chamomile tea out, nigga.
Facts.
The fuck? I mean, I get if we were touring. He's been on tour for months now. this is a tough one. Maybe he does get a management or load management, workload management.
Yeah.
All right. LeBron didn't get one. I'm sorry. Like,
rappers just don't get as much as the ball players. You know what I'm saying? They damn near get the whole season off sometimes. Kawhi got the whole season off.
they did that for fucking LeBron because he was recording Space Jam. God damn.
And Kawhi was recording his album.
Imagine how mad Boogie Cousins was. Yeah. Oh, not bad. or everybody else on the team. He had to come back and win them niggas a ship.
Yeah. Niggas was pissed.
Like, nigga, we didn't even make the fuck. All right, come on. Let's go on. I'm sorry, guys. Still getting hurt about the Lakers. Erica Banks.
Oh, man. Erica Banks has been in the news, boy.
Yeah, and this is a real hometown type of thing. So we usually stay away from the hometown just because these are blossoming relationships at the moment. Right. Erica Banks took to social media on Instagram. She posted something on her close friends, and it ended up getting out.
It's crazy.
About who and what she looks for taking them into the club and in her sections, things like that. And what she was saying is, if you're not dressed right or not dressed the way she likes, you're not getting in the section. If you're not thick, you're not getting in the section. No skinny girls in the section. No ugly girls in the section. Basically, nothing unattractive to the eye gets in the club with me.
Right.
Social media fucking blew up. I mean, they blew up.
Yeah.
It went crazy. There were a lot of people that were outraged, saying that you don't have to be pretty, you don't have to be the best looking or the best built to get into the club and have fun and do your thing. And they're right. How do you feel?
I agree that you don't have to. You can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to dress a certain way or look a certain way or act a certain way or eat a certain way or walk a certain way. If you want to go to the club, you can go to the club.
Absolutely. That's the way I feel. I also feel like Erica Banks is valid in what she's saying. And I'm not saying she's valid by saying she's right. Those people don't belong in a club or anything like that. And she didn't even say those people didn't belong in a club. I side with her because she was talking about going to the club with her. If I'm going to the club, I got a section. My people are coming to the club. I paid. I'm picking who and what the fuck gets into the section. And why are these niggas mad at what I'm paying for? And I'm sorry somebody was a bitch ass nigga and leaked this. I put this on my close friends. This wasn't even for you niggas to see.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Now that's what it gets down to. But it was on some shit. That's why I was I really was rocking with the Erica Banks side, just because
she got exposed really on some shit.
Yeah, she posted this on her close friends. Like this wasn't something that she meant for everybody to see or to get out to everybody, even if that is how she feels. And even if that is how she feels, it's her money. That's why I felt that way. Now, of course, like I was saying, you don't have to validate yourself by anybody, or you don't have to have anybody validate you to get into the club, unless the bouncer not letting you in there. But that's what I gathered from it.
No, facts, and I agree with you as well. The way you broke it down, like, if I'm in charge and I'm paying for this or blah blah whatever, like, I have a right to declare or demand or want things to go a certain way.
Absolutely.
Like, that's everybody's right. That's not just Erica Banks in this situation. But yeah, I think that kind of got misconstrued, with that. It was probably like looked at from everybody like she's talking about just the club in general. I know she's talking about, my section.
It was the skinny girl thing.
Yeah, that's really what it was.
They got not got a lot of people, but hit. Sorry, my apologies. Hit the hardest in in the post. And that's what people got the angriest with. She even had to come out and kind of make a walk back post on, you can have whatever you want. You can be whatever size you want to be. That's not what I'm saying. But she also came back and doubled down on that shit again.
She absolutely did. She said everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I've never been one to convince people of liking mine. My preference of who I club with when it comes to my brand has nothing to do with y'all. Y'all never like me anyway, so why would I care about y'all thinking about anything I say?
Okay.
So like I said, she has a point, man, you know, when she's just talking about like, this is what's going on in my area, my section. You can say whatever you want, but I think, like I said, people just took it out of context. She did say some words that she probably shouldn't have. She did, you know, kind of discriminate against a certain group of people.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get into. Now, like, of course, I do agree with her on some of the things she was saying, but correct, that was discriminatory. Now, saying that she was not discriminating, that's not true. Now, you're valid to do whatever you want to do.
Right. And she may not have meant that, but that's what happened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
spade's a spade.
Right, exactly. So it is what it is, man. But you know, love yourself, bro. Y'all can go to the club, dress how you want, wear what you want, go with who you want, do your hair and nails how you want. Like, bro, quit letting these people validate how you feel. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't matter to me.
And outside of that, the part that got me the most is everyone was sort of jumping on Erica Banks, but everybody does that.
We all do that shit, bro.
Like, you guys just nitpick to sound like good people on social media. Everybody picks, or I'm sorry, not everybody, the majority of people, and I'm not above it. Sorry, I'm not above it.
Me neither.
I pick my best looking friends to go to the club with me. Sorry, my best dressed friends, and no homo, niggas know what girls see as attractive. My niggas that pull is coming with me to the club. I'm not bringing the fucking dubs to the club with me. Like, what are we doing?
And neither are you women.
Yeah. I listen all day to y'all talk about broke, busted bitches.
Facts. They are the worst, bro. Women are the worst when it comes to putting women down, bro.
Okay. Oh,
no, when they put, women will put women down,
like,
bro.
Yeah, like,
I'm like, damn.
They make the average bitch come like that a man says seem like nothing. Like,
facts, bro. Women are fucking mean.
Bro,
girls,
if you're ever in a situation or you're dealing with a woman or you're courting her, you're talking, y'all in a relationship, and you're able to just peek in the room while she's on FaceTime with one of her girlfriends, boy. If you hear some of the shit talk, or if you get close enough to her to where she starts giving you the game, oh my, the shit talk that y'all put on other people, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it gets deep. It gets
niggas would get shot for that kind of
Thanks, bro.
that kind of shit talk.
They get disrespectful, man.
If niggas talk like that, there would be gunshots flying.
Yeah, women, you know, and this is just my opinion. Men, a lot of times, we don't fake a lot of relationships. Like, if I don't fuck with bro, I don't fuck with bro. I don't want to be around you.
Absolutely.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to hang with you. If I know you in the vicinity, I probably don't even want to be in the same vicinity. Women a lot of times will fake relationships. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's mutual, or maybe it's just someone that they just met out somewhere. So that's why it'd be easy for them to just talk shit, because they really don't be giving a fuck about these girls. They talk shit about
them, their clothes,
they don't be
their boyfriends, their baby daddies, their
everything.
And I'm not talking about their own. I'm talking about they're talking about their friends. Baby daddies, their instances, their relationships, their weight, their height. Everything. Like, yeah, damn.
Bro. Women are mean sometimes, bro.
Yeah, not like niggas can't be, but
yeah, facts, we are too.
Women,
they just, it cut deep with women. Women know how to hurt you.
I was gonna say women talk about it like, I'm not saying women can't walk it like they talk it, because they definitely walk it like they talk it, but women talk it better than men talk it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just so glad I talk it good. Thanks, Mom. But we can go ahead and move on out of there. Shout out Erica Banks, man. Hold your head high. You'll get through this one. Everybody has a little controversy in the rap game.
Yeah.
It's only gonna make you bigger. No kizzy.
And she's not new to this. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time she's been in the limelight.
Not new to this at all. Yeah, like it. People throw shit at her name a lot.
Ever since she came in the game.
Yeah, it had to do with the record label, things like that. But
the style of rap.
She's a spitter though.
Yeah,
but
bro.
And like we've said, and no shade or disrespect toward any party. We're fans of both sides. We were aware of Erica Banks' music before we were probably aware of who Megan Thee Stallion was. So we were listening before to where we heard people say that she was copying Meg's flow, and we were like, well, I kind of been listening to her forever.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's all good though.
But speaking of controversy, Bobby Shmurda's name got cleared. If it's worth anything, for what it's worth, the guy that alleged he was under the blanket with Bobby Shmurda came out and made an apology saying that he was joking and it wasn't him. The damage has been done though.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, bro, why, who does that? Why?
Man, yeah, because now it's to the point where a lot of people are under the impression that Bobby reached out to this guy and had him say this or put a payment out or something like that. And I don't think that's not what I think. I thought it was the guy trolling from the very beginning.
Right.
But because Bobby's fresh out of jail, because Bobby's been dancing on social media, had some interviews and said some kind of funny ways, they already think questionable things.
I mean, that's just hearsay. You know, people are gonna do that regardless. I get it though.
But he put a cherry on top with a video.
I get it, but at this point, you know, whether or not if he was paid or bro was really lying, it don't even matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like now that he's came out and said something, cool. You know, it was still a nasty situation for Bobby, and it's still gonna be a nasty situation for Bobby. Like
it's smeared.
People are gonna be in the comments forever. But
forever.
I'm just like, man, how do we even get in these situations, bro? Where did this guy come from?
Facebook. That literally, it was a shared post that he made a comment on Facebook and said, "I'm shy, but Bobby love me."
Yeah, that shit is sick, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know. He said it. He posted it as a harmless joke. It was blown out of proportion, but I apologize for my actions.
He waited too late for that.
I've been receiving death threats and keep seeing my name attached to headlines that are far from the truth. I've been hesitant to speak out, but I want to clear my name and put an end to this rumor.
Clear your name? What the fuck? How selfish.
Right, he could have kept that.
That is the most selfish shit ever. Like, clear Bobby's name, nigga.
Facts.
Niggas wasn't worried if he was gay.
Facts, we don't even know you.
Like
stop.
Worried about Bobby, nigga.
It's unfortunate, man, but it's gonna be a stain a little bit on Bobby, even though, you know, it wasn't his fault in this case, is what they're saying. But Bobby's gonna feel that for the rest of his career.
I just wish he would have had 5 more seconds of the video once they pulled the sheet down, that he could be like, no, y'all.
Show the face. Yeah, bro. Or like we said on the last episode, stop recording.
Stop. Yeah, just turn the camera off.
Just don't have your phone.
And the thing is, he did it. Like, he asked somebody to record that.
Right, bro.
Bobby probably wish he never did. He was so high. Hey, y'all, and don't show y'all's faces, okay? You
know, bro, it's just, bro, we both have been in situations where, like, you really can't have a phone, you know?
Yeah, but you...
So I just, like...
Put it away.
Like, why do y'all have phones out?
Yeah,
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, we've been with the celebrities, you know what I'm saying? We've been in situations where, like, you real life have to put your phone... at the door. Like, you can't have your phone. You know what I'm saying? It was so funny
watching them sign those fucking NDAs. Yeah. They were like, what is this? Just sign it.
Just sign it.
Just fucking sign
Stupid.
it. Nah, I'm playing. Bro. And then a couple of them came back like a day or 3 later. I said a day or 3. I didn't sign. Yes, you fucking did. You did sign it. Shut the fuck up.
It's all good.
Yeah, but let's go on. Have you been seeing this shit that's going on with Tory Lanez and August Alsina?
Bro, I have, man, and I was shocked. I didn't know. Like, at first I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, let me just explain first. So, first, what happens is a photo is posted by August Alsina. He has a busted lip and he's inside of an elevator or something like that, I think. And he made an Instagram caption on how a 4'11" midget or leprechaun or whatever it was he decided to use, and 8 big ass security guards ran up on him and beat the shit out of him. No one had anyone else in mind except for Tory Lanez. Mm-hmm. This blows up all over social media. First, I want to say, holy shit, that was snitch worthy. Like, I'm sorry. Now maybe I don't know what he's tied to, affiliated to with. Maybe this was just straight civilian activity, but this is the most snitch shit I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, I promise. I did not think it could get this much snitchy.
You know how snitchy you get.
Cari, what did we tell you about that? What did we tell you about that, all right? What did we tell you about words that end with E?
My fault, bro.
Man, I feel like the listenership has even commented on this, man.
They have, bro.
But everyone on social media began to think that this was Tory Lanez, to where even Ack called him on a live. They asked him about it. He said, I have no idea what you're talking about.
August even, he said Tory.
Oh, he said Tory in the post.
In the caption, yeah.
Okay. Oh, snitch. Bro, I'm sorry. This is fucking crazy snitch shit. Moving forward, a video drops on social media. I believe it happened previously, but Tory Lanez is standing somewhere. August Alsina walks up, or he walks past him.
Mm-hmm. It's like in a hallway somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like a festival or like a concert that's about to happen. A backstage that they're both at, something like that.
Yeah.
Tory reaches his hand out to dap up August Alsina. August basically hits him with the fuck that. He walks right past him. Mm-hmm. I believe this is all over Tory Lanez making a comment in a rap song about Jada, Will, August Alsina. It wasn't too serious, but August was on some "why you speaking on my name" shit. And then allegedly Tory and the crew gives him the fucking beats.
Okay.
Let's get into it. I don't believe this.
What don't you believe?
These are two promo-y ass niggas. These are two social media, let's do it for the gram ass niggas.
Okay.
This is some, like I said, the snitchiest shit I've ever seen. Now, they did say there's an open investigation on it, which doesn't seem too fake. But these just seem like two niggas that are willing to do it for the attention. Tory has an album that's coming out in the next couple of weeks. August can get anything out in the next couple of weeks as long as he has some fucking promotion. All he needs is somebody to say something about Jada, Will, or this. I don't know. This just seems too out in the open. Why the fuck would August do that?
So look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Earlier you asked me, I think you asked me like how I feel, or I can't remember, but when I first seen this shit, I did think it was out of the blue. I was like, this is the worst combination of people.
Yeah, this is
Tory
wild.
and August. How did that even happen? First off, that was my first thought. So I can see why you would say that. But I don't know, man. I really don't know where this came from or how to feel. I do know that Tory does like to have his name always popping.
Absolutely.
Even the case with Meg, there's a little traction with that recently, but they hushed that again to like December. But
it's gonna get to the point where they end up just dismissing that case.
Yeah,
you see what's going.
I'm expecting that. Yeah, bro.
If you're, we can go back to what you're saying in just a second. But if you're keen to what's going on, they're pushing it till it gets old, and then they can dismiss it.
Right.
Yeah, but back to what you were saying.
So yeah, he's on the heels of that as well. I was just adding to that. So yeah. maybe it is the case that this could be promo, but that's a lot of planning. That
I know that.
I'm just like, it's a lot of shit that's happened like back to back to back. Which I mean, when you in the industry, that's probably easy. You can make shit happen.
But it does seem like there's a timeline, a real timeline to this. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to disguise this behind we're rolling albums out.
Yeah. So I don't know.
With everything that's going on, why would Tory?
Why would Tory?
Why would he do it? Like, if and when it were to come to fruition that this actually did occur, with everything going on right now, what the hell?
It's that Napoleon syndrome, bro. I've said it before.
You think it's really a Napoleon with him?
Man, it gotta be like Tory. You seen the video? So he felt some type of way for bro not shaking his hand. What's it called? Fight or flight?
Is that what it's called?
Fight or flight, like when you think about making a decision.
Oh, like a nigga moment.
Yeah, right.
Okay, yeah.
That nigga had his fight or flight moment right then and there.
He decided to fight on that shit. He was like, yeah, we gonna spin back on bro. Not here.
Right.
But we gonna get bro.
But I'm gonna get me and my 8 niggas.
That's when them niggas, yeah, I'm gonna catch you. When niggas say they gonna catch you, oh my God, I don't wanna be caught.
Worst words you could hear, man.
But yeah, they said that, or August said that Tory and 8 different niggas that were like his security, that they were big as fuck. They did a number on him.
Yeah, he posted a picture, his lip and shit all busted up.
I don't respect that.
The picture, or the
picture and the post.
The post.
I'm sorry. Maybe you just like I guess he's not like that.
I don't know, bro.
I'm not posting that. I'm not putting a nigga in jail like that, dude.
What you doing? You getting your lick back?
You gotta get your lick back. Or if you're going this legal route with it because you're not like that, you do that shit quietly, man. Or you do it without talking on social media. You don't even talk about open shit like, wow, that is snitch.
Well, how you feel about Tory just denying everything?
That's what he's supposed to do. That is exactly what he's supposed to do. Smart nigga.
Yeah, I think that's funny, bro.
Especially with everything going on with the Meg case. He doesn't. You can't do this right now, Tory.
Yeah, I've been there in my life where it was just deny.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
You know how many girlfriends I've had?
Bro, I don't want to go back there. Oh my God, I don't want to go back to that life.
It gets toxic. Yeah. Like it gets to the point where like you're lying so much, like you have to believe your own lies.
Oh, you get there.
You start living your lies.
Yeah, you get there for sure.
Oh my gosh, like
that's a bad place to be, man. Like it's fun when you think about it, when you're not in it. From the outside looking in, that shit sounds amazing. When you in that, like you said, you having to live through your lies, that shit is the worst.
Whether it's crime, whether it's school status, relationships, money, like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like the faking it till you make it type shit.
That shit is the worst.
It gets to the point where you get consumed by your lies. That's tough. That's a tough thing to think about because it's happened in plenty of different instances in my life before. But yeah, you can't let the lies consume you.
Yeah, bro.
You got to break free of that. The truth will set you free, man. For real.
No, facts.
Nah, for real.
Facts.
Nah, for real.
Facts.
Okay. He's not backing down.
Right. That nigga solid.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn. I really hate that I'm looking at the news list that we fuck around and might have a shorter pod than usual. But this is all news for you. Let's move more into the shits. Future. We're talking about money. Well, we were just talking about money. Future has sold his catalog, his entire music catalog, for somewhere between $65 and $75 million.
Jesus Christ, man. He sold it to Influence Media Partners.
Okay. It was good to know that he owned all his masters.
Absolutely. But I feel like Future's $100 million catalog.
That's what I wanted to get into.
Man, is Future not worth $100 million?
Maybe not yet. I'm gonna say not for real? Not yet. Because if you think about the end of 2020, when we were talking about Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne sold his catalog for $100 million.
He did. Okay.
And I think did he sell some of Nicki and Drake's back catalog too?
I think so.
Okay, so he sold all of that for $100 million. Yes, in 15 to 20 to 30 years, if you let that sit like a stock, it's going to be worth a lot more in the long run because it's going to already have made more in the long run. But right now, yeah, I think Future's catalog is probably worth somewhere the 60 to 75 million range. That makes sense.
That's still a great number regardless, bro. Like, he's cashing out.
That's a big takeaway. Yeah, he's taking home a lot.
So shout out to him, pat on the back. But bro, I still don't understand it, and I want to ask you, because maybe you do. Why are we selling our masters? Like, what? Why are we doing that now? I understand the money we can get, but why are we doing that?
Damn it, everything comes full circle. I asked you niggas this on episode, 67 Billy Joel? I asked you niggas this on the Billy Joel shit because it was really Bob Dylan that sold his masters off back then. Right. And Bob Dylan is the greatest fucking songwriter in history, or one of the greatest. Mm-hmm. So when I was looking at that, I was like, oh, Lil Wayne is selling his shit. Bob Dylan just sold his shit. What do they know that we don't know? Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is. It's been quite some time, like I said, because that was the end of 2020 that we were having that conversation. I've tried to do digging. I think we need to do some more digging, maybe. I have no idea why artists are giving up their entire catalog. It's lucrative. Because it's lucrative. Yeah. Maybe they feel like, or maybe they know something that we don't know, that it won't be worth what we think it's going to be worth in the future. And
that's a question, because Justin Timberlake was another one that we had talked about earlier in the year. He sold his for $100 million.
Okay. So Justin did. Yeah. The biggest are selling their shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, what is it? What are we not missing? Is it because of the streaming era that we are in? And this is like, the streaming is going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably never go back to the CD era. So does it have something to do with the streams now? Because, you're not going to make as much money as you would have back then when it was just the CDs. Streaming now, you make less money. So let's go ahead and cash out now, because our music is not going to be worth as much as it was, or the same as it is right now. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I swear, like, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of money. I get it, but are we not going to make more in the long run by keeping it?
Yeah, and there's some articles that I'm pulling up right now that we're gonna have to get into after the pod, because they're pretty lengthy. But from what I'm seeing, it's saying that COVID-19 fucked a lot of things up: tax benefits, personal circumstances. You got reading the market, things like that. But we'll do some more digging. We can come in on Monday, let niggas know why. Because I have an article on it right now.
For sure. But once again, shout out to Future, man, cashing out.
Yeah, shout out to Future. We just came up on the 7-year anniversary of Future and Drake's "What a Time to Be Alive."
Amazing.
That shit felt like yesterday, Cari.
I remember where I was when it dropped and everything.
I remember exactly where I was. Yeah. That came out October 2015. Literally, if you were outside, now what I said about Paper Planes in the intro, we had just got off the porch. We were 11, 12 years old, something like that. And we were getting our first taste of being outside of our mother's homes, or mother and father's homes, as children. What a Time to Be Alive came out in a point in our lives where we had just moved out of home. Mm-hmm. We were getting that first taste of life on our own. And the true definition of being outside couldn't have been more fitting for us than October 2015. So we really embodied What a Time to Be Alive, to the point that when I look back on it, the name of that album just fits so damn well. It was a time to be alive for just about everybody that I know has listened to that album.
Absolutely. It was September.
My apologies. September.
Yeah, but it was our freshman year of college, like you said.
Right.
We had just left the house. You know what I'm saying? We on our own. We're 18, feeling ourselves outside. And like you said, man, that's just one of those staples, those time staple like albums or tracks. Like you're always gonna remember where you were when it dropped. You're always gonna remember, you know, where this certain song came on. I was in this place. I remember the first time I heard that. It's just a lot of things that makes that album monumental. We talked about it before. That started Apple Music. That was the first drop on the Apple Music that we know today. That's another reason why I just remember that time so much. That album changed what we have today, bro. Like that was the birth of the streaming era.
Yeah, Drake had just finished up that Apple Music deal.
Yeah. So like, and that shit was worth like $200 million back in 2015, I think. But
I never thought of that being the beginning of the streaming era. But now that you're saying that, it makes sense.
Yeah, that was the birth of it. That's why we tell y'all Drake knows what's going on.
He's been behind the scenes from the very beginning. He knows not only what's going on, he knows where this thing is going. From the very beginning, he knew where they were trying to take it. Yep. So he already had the leverage. Something that I wanted to ask you, what are some of your favorite songs from What a Time to Be Alive? Because I have the list up now, and I'm going to go through them just because I want the listeners to remember if they don't have it up.
For sure. My favorite, still to this day, all time, is going to be Plastic Bag.
Okay.
Plastic Bag is my shit, bro. And then probably Diamonds Dancing.
The 30 for 30 freestyle,
that one's cool.
is probably my favorite. Change Locations.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Diamond Dancing. But I did want to go through them, is what I was saying. Digital Dash, Big Rings.
Ooh, Live from the Gutter.
Live from the Gutter. Diamonds crazy. Dancing. Scholarships was crazy. Yeah. Plastic Bag. I'm the Plug. Drake ripped I'm the Plug. Mm-hmm. Change Locations. Jumpman, which was the hit. Jersey, which was another hit. And then the 30 for 30 freestyle.
Definitely a time to be alive, like you said, man. That was just crazy. They made that in like 2 weeks. And they made, you know, one of the greatest collab tapes that we've ever seen, really.
That's another one of those things. They were on tour together. Just magic that can happen when you make a collab album in the booth together.
Yeah, bro, when you're there.
Yeah, like a lot of tracks get sent back and forth, things like that. But being together in the moment for it, that was amazing. And they were both young in their zones. Now, of course, Future came into this a little bit older than everybody else. But they were just both in their prime. It was
pretty much, yeah.
It was coming off of Nothing Was the Same being his last solo commercial album. Now I know we were doing not What a Time, but If You're Reading This, things like that. But his last big album being what we know to be probably one of his best. Mm-hmm. We're fresh off of DS2. Oh my gosh.
Fresh off all the mixtapes, Monster, Beast Mode.
56 Nights.
56 Nights, crazy.
That was fresh off of, that was just off of 56 Nights. Like fresh off of 56 Nights. Man.
Yeah, that was the Future was in his bag, bro. What a time to be alive, bro. Like, for real.
You niggas had no idea. Like, the reason why we call Future the greatest, or like why people say Future's better than Drake, Future's hotter than Drake. It was those moments, the 2013, 14, 15, that did it for him, that goated him.
Damn, bro.
This shit goated him.
I would go back.
Hell yeah, I would go back.
How long would you go back?
I would go back from...
No, I'm saying, like, if you could go back to, let's just say, September 2015.
How long? Yeah, that's what I was... When would I cut it back?
Yeah, how long of a period would you stay in that time is what I'm asking. Like, would you stay for a week?
No, I'd stay until December 2015.
September to December?
Yeah.
Okay.
We started getting into legal trouble.
Chill, bro. Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god. We were quitted.
Facts. We paid the fine.
No cap.
Fucking take it to trial. We went to trial, nigga.
Dre, you almost got your ass whooped.
Man. Shit, boy.
Dre, you almost got your ass whooped, man.
Come on, cuz. Yeah. Fuck it, take it to trial.
Fuck it, take it to trial, man. But yeah, like if I could get out of there December 15, right before, that was when January 2016 life hit us.
Facts, bro.
We were still lollygagging, having fun from August to December. Man. Life hit in January, so right before life hit, I'll do that.
Facts.
We were living in a fucking fairy tale for a few months.
Yeah, man. That freshman year of college is different.
Yeah, the first semester freshman year of college is different.
Definitely. But once again, what a time to be alive, man. 7 years ago, it dropped. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200.
Ooh, I might give it some 2016. That was when Pablo dropped. But go on.
Yeah, for sure. Debut number 1 and sold 330,000 in the first week, and it's currently platinum, man. So that's just a classic album, like we said, timeless music.
That sold what?
330 first week.
Okay. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's a lot for a collab at that time.
There's not one collab album that sold more than that besides maybe Watch the Throne.
Yeah, that's the only one I would even compare.
And I'm sure it did. I'm sure it sold more than that.
That shit was gold off drop.
That was the CD era, like that. 500-600 probably.
Facts. Easily.
And niggas was waiting on it. That was back in the days where we hadn't heard of collabs. We were like, is this Kanye's album? Is it Jay's? Who gets to call it their album? That's fucking funny.
We both do.
They started collab albums. That's funny. It's both of ours. Yeah, it's your boy in the building. Fuck out of here, man.
Who did?
Where are we at with this? Are we in Kanye? Damn. How do we get to Kanye like that?
Hey, man.
Oh, we're the best.
We're just here with this.
Oh, we're the fucking best.
Telepathic, man.
Oh, my gosh.
E.T. phone home, man.
We are... What?
I don't know.
Did you really E.T. phone home us?
Hey, we are not the same.
Okay.
I am a Martian.
Okay. Kanye. Let's Kanye.
Mm-hmm. Swing it back.
Yeah, we talked last part about how he terminated. Swing it back. Pause. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Come on, cuz.
But yeah, back into Kanye. Kanye's facing restrictions following his termination from Gap. We talked about how he wanted out. They said, you know what? You want out, you get out. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he wanted this. Kanye saying that he basically said if it's a war, it's going to be a war. He said this out of his mouth about these new restrictions that they came out. All right, so Gap and Yeezy Adidas has come through with restrictions on Yeezy standalone activities. So it goes like this. Neither Yeezy nor Ye may use, sponsor, promote, market, advertise, endorse, design, manufacture, license, sell, or provide consulting services with respect to any of the following products under the Yeezy trademarks or Ye's likeness. And they're only using Ye because Kanye changed his name from Kanye to Ye. So when I say Ye, that means anything that has to do with Kanye's likeness or other identifiable attribute. Featuring things like Donda, Pablo, or Jesus Walks. Any of his songs, any of his albums, you can't use that on, listen to this, because we know Kanye makes clothing. That's his thing. He cannot make footwear in the departments of athletic, athleisure, casual, streetwear, sportswear, and lifestyle footwear, including cleats, running shoes, basketball, tennis shoes, skateboards, sandals, boots, basically any footwear that has any design that copies or resembles any designs from Yeezy or Adidas. Now, when you go on with apparel, it's the exact same thing for basically all clothes, and they can't resemble anything that have to do with Yeezy Adidas or Yeezy Gap, and restricted accessories. Things like headbands, wristbands, sack packs, gym bags, music bags, belts, earmuffs, all accessories. You can't make, if you're gonna leave us, you can't make clothes anymore, nigga.
So say you can't do any. Yeah, make sure you call him a nigger.
Yeah.
That's what that's what they're doing. But damn, bro, I didn't know you could. I didn't know it got that deep. I guess this is what happens when you sign contracts.
Yeah, they're cutting him at the balls.
Oh yeah, bro. Like,
And this is also something that probably comes when you terminate your contract early. These are your early termination guidelines. Yeah,
fees, penalties.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Now I want to know how long this goes on for. It probably goes on until 2030 or 2026 when his things were set to end. But that is going to cripple Kanye. He can't make clothes.
Does he walk it back?
No, he terminated the shit already.
I mean, they can.
I'm sure he could get back in business, but the entire reason why he left was because they're not doing what he was supposed to. Like what they was.
Right.
Now we already said what they were supposed to do with the Yeezy stores opening. Mm-hmm. On top of that, the only drop that they released from Gap were the jackets that happened. You remember way back? Mm-hmm. It was the only thing that happened. They had a couple of hoodies that just came out over the last couple months, but they only drop his shit online, which is what he's mad at as well. He was like, you give me one drop and you limit me, and it's online. Like they're taking. I think he's mad because if you remember before, in the huge post, he was like, I've always wanted to make affordable clothing. I've always wanted to make something direct to the consumer that everybody had a chance to buy. And they took Kanye's shit and treated it like Adidas and Jordan. You get limited drops and you get it online. Once it's gone, it's gone. No, Kanye said everybody gets this, and you get it for the low price. Now they handled the low price part. The big ass puffer coats, those were $100. And the hoodies, those were even cheaper. But they're just not handling shit right to where I don't think he would walk it back.
I mean, yeah, I was just posing the question.
And he's not the type of person to be walked back. Like he's Kanye. Like I'm standing on my shit, and you're not gonna coon me out.
Facts, but his whole point of leaving was to continue to build on his brand himself. So if he can't do that, what does he do?
True. That's a big
that's
thing.
The question
because
that we don't have to answer.
And that's why they did it.
Yeah.
So
to make you walk it back.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're either gonna walk it back or you're gonna get back to rapping, 45-year-old. and we know that you're gonna have another Donda up your sleeve.
And you're not a billionaire off rap.
Yeah.
Let's just face it, that's just the reality of it. Like the fashion industry, the clothing, Adidas, Gap, all this shit, that's what got him to the billionaire status. Of course, he can rap. He can make the music off the rap, yeah, but like he's not making that type of money, bro. And
it's because it's probably the companies looking at him like, all right, we've exhausted other things. Like if you remember, Adidas offered a buyout. They were like, you know what? We will give you this much for Yeezy or for blah blah blah. He just turned shits down because it's mine. I'm not selling.
Facts, yeah.
To where they're like, okay, you know what? You want to leave, you want to do this here. Sometimes you put your foot in your mouth, but at the same time, it's not putting your foot in your mouth. It's setting your feet down in the fucking sand.
Facts, because he's standing up for a cause, and it's the right cause.
It is definitely the right cause, and him going back to Adidas would show something weak.
Exactly,
and or Gap. He's not going back.
No, yeah, Kanye's not going back, bro. Like you said, he's not the person that I would ever think to walk.
No, they finna co-parent them Yeezys, just like he said.
And my baby mamas.
Yeah.
Damn, Kanye. I hope they can work something out though, because like I said, I really don't know where he goes if he can't build on the brand. If he can't make clothes, what does he do?
Yeah. He comes up with a new stage name. But the thing about it is Kanye has a style that's already shifted the culture of the world, not just a specific demographic. Niggas that are 50 and 40 wear Yeezys on their feet, and the kids that are 18 through 30, they wear it head to toe. Mm-hmm. He can't even wear anything that resembles it. I mean, he can't even promote anything that resembles it. Not the Yeezy Adidas or not the Gap.
So he redoes it. He's done it before.
But I mean, I get it, but do you know how tough it is in the middle of a fashion era to change the fashion era?
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
He's mid-culture. He's mid-era.
Nah, yeah, he's in it.
He's just gotten to the point where everybody shut the fuck up about the things that Kanye put out. Nobody said these are slave clothes anymore. There's holes and all in them. Nobody says that anymore. If you realize he's taking the game over. He cannot go back to the drawing board right now. And they know that. They got their foot on his neck.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man. Black skin. Somebody play Black Skin Hat.
Black Skin Hat on God.
Somebody play New Slaves.
Facts. Fuck Kanye. Shit, just prayers for him, bro. Because, I don't know how you get out of that situation.
Prayers, 100%. Because that's the type of situation where, and we say this all the time, it doesn't matter how high you get, Cari. They're gonna find a way to fuck you. They're gonna find a way to fuck you. You could be the highest nigga there is. You're still getting fucked with, toyed with, played with. A billionaire, nigga. I made you niggas $10 billion. Not on the fucking the board. Yep. Put me on the fucking board of directors, nigga.
They want you to keep your mouth shut, man.
Keep your mouth shut.
You can make the money. You can be in the room. You can sit at the table, but don't you speak, boy.
If you've ever seen Roots, you know Chicken George. He was a chicken fighter. His slave master allowed him to go everywhere with him because he was good at fighting chickens. The white people loved him. He talked a good game. He was like one of the shit talkers of chicken fighting. He was really charismatic. Everybody, white, black, slave owner, slave master, they loved him. They loved him. He made all the money during the chicken fighting, and the master let him keep it. Mm-hmm. But he couldn't buy his own slavery. Never. He wouldn't let him buy his own slavery. You can't leave, Cari.
No, sir.
Damn it. Fuck. Now I want to change. Now my fuck. My song of the week is feeling different. Now I'm feeling Hotel California-ish. But the game's dirty, man. Prayers for Kanye, like you said.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's move on. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. They've been cleared from all charges. We talked before about how they had pending sexual abuse charges for basically grooming children, or that crazy fucking video that came out. Mm-hmm. It's since been released. They've been dismissed of all charges.
Dismissed, yeah. So Jane Doe spoke out in a statement and said, "My family and I have known Tiffany Haddish for many years, and we now know that she would never harm me or my brother or anyone else, do anything that could harm us. We wish Tiffany the best and are glad that we can put all of this behind us."
I'm sorry, who was that said that? The accuser?
Yeah, Jane Doe. You know, that's just the generic name.
Tiffany Haddish dropped off a hefty payment. That's one of those settled out of court. I mean, dropped off a hefty payment.
Fast too, bro.
Yeah, because everybody saw this going really south. If this goes into court procession, this gets bad.
Yeah, they do time.
Aries Spears does for sure.
Yeah, they do time for sure.
Now, Tiffany might have needed to slide Aries Spears a lawyer, but yeah, this wouldn't have looked good for either of them. But the damage has been done, just like other situations we've been talking about today, and it's apparent to the point where Tiffany Haddish has even come out and said the damage has been done. I can't work anymore. I've lost all my gigs due to this. And to that, I say, good.
I was going to say
no. I don't mean good. I don't want anybody black to stop making money.
Right.
But you should have thought about that.
You make your bed, you lay in.
I was going to say, like, now, Cari's been saying that. That's something like my parents, my father specifically, said since I came out of the womb. You make your bed, you got to lay in it. If you make your bed neat, you'll have a nice bed to lay in. If you don't make your bed, if you make it sloppy, that's what you have to lay your head in at night.
Yep.
So if you made a mess, you lay in a mess. And she's made a mess.
They've made a mess collectively, man.
Collectively, they've made a mess. That seems like something that was Aries Spears drawn up.
Absolutely.
that Tiffany appeared to play in. And I even saw the comments. She was like, I never would have agreed to be a part of this. So it didn't seem like her her doing, but it was your doing once you signed on.
Absolutely, you're a part of it forever.
Yeah, you take responsibility just like everything else.
And like you said, of course, you hate to see that you can't, perform your job at your best. You can't get shows, but you made that decision, man. I don't feel bad for that. That video was sick, like we said. The video you had sent to me ended up getting pulled down. I haven't seen any more videos since. I swear, I haven't been looking for them, but I haven't even seen a video since. I think glad everybody was pulling that shit.
Yeah, I'm glad. And I know people that work in content moderation for different social media sites. And I spoke with them about that, and they were like, "No, when I see these, this is something that when I get to work, we're gonna be pulling these down. Like, we're gonna be pulling those down. This is not gonna get to stay up." He was looking at a kid's ass. Come on now, stop. Half naked. The kid's half naked.
Right, bro.
Like, this is
at 7 years old. Fucking sick.
Whoever wrote this, and I'm not gonna go ahead and put that on Aries Spears right now just because I'm not 100. But whoever wrote this, they're fucking sick. They're fucking sick.
Yeah.
Now, both things can be bad. Was Jane Doe out for the cash or the money? Probably. But she had a hell of a valid reason. Sorry. You can't do shit like that and expect somebody to let it ride, even if it was sincere or for the money. Like, you put that on video. You got to know it's about to come from that. But I wish the best for everybody. I don't wish any ill will on anybody. If they're able to get back up and start working in Hollywood again, good for them. But to be completely honest, I said this to you and Hop. I don't see them working. Aries Spears has been out of the Hollywood scene for a while. Mm-hmm. I don't see Tiffany Haddish working in A-list Hollywood anymore.
Like at all, bro?
No. Now, unless the black community bands together to give her the comeback. Now, I know she had a show on primetime television. The Kids Do the Darndest Thing. They rebooted that show, and she was the host. She is not coming back to that shit. It was on one of those Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS. She's not coming back on there.
Holy fuck, Tiffany. You know how to fuck up a bag quick, bro.
Yeah, that was a quick fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
It was a quick fuck up. Yeah.
Holy fuck, bro. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Because that's the type of things you have to think about if you have a Revlon deal or something like that. If you have a Kit Kat, a Coca-Cola deal.
Give me that.
If you're on Fox, if you're on NBC,
give me that.
If you're on ABC or CBS, that's the type of shit you don't even need cable for. That means everybody's going to see it.
Give me that.
Get off of this fucking platform. I'm sure she's already received her fucking letter of resignation. Of termination from NBC or whatever that is.
Give me that shit, bro.
Get the hell off.
Give me that shit.
As soon as that shit came out, they probably sent a cease and desist to her.
Yeah, that's what it is. Cease and desist for sure.
Well, what about my shit? Don't talk to us anymore. We got it.
Oh man.
They got Terry Crews doing that shit now.
Facts.
And nigga does every show that everybody gets kicked off of. But like I said, wish the best for everybody. Can you explain the last topic to me?
Absolutely.
I wanted to put the Phoenix Suns on here, but I know there's been some Donald Sterling type bullshit going on with him, and I know that there's been some unbecoming behavior, even from Adam Silver.
Yeah, man, it's been a lot of shit going on with the NBA. We've just kind of been waiting, sitting on and letting it build up because it's just every day, just more news developing. But Robert Sarver, he's the owner of the Phoenix Sun and also the Phoenix Mercury.
Okay. He owns both of the Phoenix teams.
Yes, so he was suspended by Adam Silver.
Okay.
Right? He was suspended for 1 year and fined $10 million after there was an investigation found that he used the N-word at least 5 times when recounting the statements of others. Right? Now,
okay, you're on Adam Silver because you're thinking Adam Silver should let him go.
Yeah. So I want to, before we get there, I want to just remind everybody of the Donald Sterling situation.
LA Clippers owner back in 2012 or 13, maybe 14.
The big thing with him was because it was on record that he was calling people niggas.
Yeah, even down to Magic Johnson.
Exactly. Right.
That's really what did him in, was that Magic Johnson quote.
It was over. But you realize, you remember, they got Donald Sterling's ass out of there fast. They banned him. He can never go to an NBA game for the rest of his life.
They put a foot on his neck. And now, my apologies. Go on.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm gonna make my point in a second.
Okay. So basically, they made an example.
That's what I was gonna say. That maybe that's why they're not going so hard on anyone else, because the example was made.
So fast forward, here we are, 2022, and we have this situation now with Robert Sarver, right?
Right.
So Adam Silver gives out that suspension and fine, and everybody goes up in an uproar because he's been using the N-word. It's been alleged, things. There was just a whole investigation dating back to last year with the Phoenix Suns, right?
Right.
So that people just felt like Adam Silver just didn't do enough. We have Donald Sterling here, who was banned from the league. Adam Silver, that was his first big move as commissioner. Fast forward, and here it's like, okay, we're not doing enough. This guy said nigga. He's calling people nigga. How can we let him represent our organization, our league? LeBron, when LeBron says something, everybody pays attention, right?
Absolutely. And I'm not sure why because it was also outside of Magic Johnson and the Donald Sterling situation. It was a lot of push from Chris Paul being a Clipper, and Chris Paul is a Phoenix Sun. Where's D Book and Chris Paul, the head of the NBPA, right? Yeah. Is that Chris Paul?
Chris Paul.
Yeah, okay,
he's the president.
They need to band together.
Yeah, for sure. But fast forward, like we said, so this was last week when the suspension was handed out. Yesterday, Wednesday, the owner himself came out and announced that he has begun the process to sell both the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury. So they pushed bro in a corner, put his back against the wall, and now he's looking for, buyers. Okay,
so now when LeBron said it, they put a foot down on his fucking neck. And basically, I know how this corporate companies are gangsters. They're just professional gangsters. They brought Mr. Ronald. I hate that he has my name. They brought him in, and they said
Robert.
Okay, you said Ronald. For a second, I thought. But they brought him in, and they said, hey, the fine and the suspension, they wasn't having that shit. Just like we probably figured they wasn't gonna have that shit. Adam probably tried to give him the bare minimum until everybody else spoke out, and Adam probably knew everybody else was going to speak out. Yep. And then they sat him down and they were like, look, either you sell the team or we're going to fire you. That's more than likely what happened. We rediscussed, or we reconsidered. Either you sell both teams or we're going to fire you. You pick. Or you put your letter of resignation in and give and forfeit this motherfucker.
Hey man, it is what it is. Like, but if somebody is using that language, bro, if it was found that all that information is true, you gotta get his ass up out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. You are in a league.
You gotta get his ass up out of there.
That's basically black. Yeah, it's not an all black league, but majority, you see more black faces than anything.
Yeah, it's definitely like 70%, 80% down there.
And you can't talk shit to the people that are making your money. Well, you can. You see every fucking CEO and manager of a company doing it anyway. But with people that are making the type of money like NBA stars, money is power. These niggas collectively have too much of a fucking voice. They're gonna get you out of here. Now, of course, he's gonna cash out when he sells these teams, but it's not gonna be that constant cash flow that he was having as an owner.
And that's why they don't want to sell. Before
it's cash flow,
right? Before this, so last week when everybody was putting the pressure, people were like, he needs to be fired. He needs to sell the team. He was like, hell no. And Adam Silver was like, I can't make him sell the team either. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just can't.
Yes, he can.
I mean, well, he can, but he had already came out and said he wasn't. So it was just like, okay, Now what? So yeah, I'm sure afterwards, Remember, there was another thing. PayPal, the sponsor of the Phoenix Suns,
They withdrew, right?
they were going to. They said, because basketball, they wear the patches now for their sponsors on their jerseys.
Yep.
PayPal is a sponsor for the Phoenix Suns. They said once their deal ends, at the end of this season, if he was still the owner, they were not renewing their deal.
And in today's age, in the digital age, PayPal's damn near a bank.
Oh yeah,
we don't fuck with.
That's Elon.
You don't fuck with PayPal. Hell yeah,
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
man.
you don't fuck with PayPal anymore. That's like fucking with Square and fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Like you don't really fuck with Meta. You don't fuck with the shit Elon has going on. Mm-hmm. You fuck with the big wigs. You might have a lot of money, but you don't got as much money as those niggas.
Yep. And you know what I've always said? How to hurt somebody, how to hurt these big companies, these organizations. You hit them in their fucking pockets.
You hit their fucking wallet.
You hit them in their pockets, bro. PayPal
you get to subtracting that shit.
We pulling that fucking deal. They said, hey, Robert. Hey, Robert.
Hey, look,
Robert.
PayPal just started funding a lot of shit towards this.
Hey, my nigga, we fuck with you, but you gotta go. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, now that's another thing that would be telling for a company, and like, oh, he has to go. When you start losing accounts and you start losing partnerships, sponsors, ads, things like that,
it's bigger than you, bro.
It's bigger than you because we don't live in Phoenix, and a lot of the listenership isn't in Phoenix. There are local commercials that sign up for play in between these games, things like that. If niggas ain't fucking with the Phoenix Suns no more and the ratings go down, I'm not even putting my ads on this game.
We're losing money.
We're just losing. Get him the fuck out of here.
We're losing money. You can't have somebody at the top that's causing you to lose money.
Absolutely. And even if it's 1 out of 30, however, it was 31, 32 teams?
Yeah.
30. Yeah. Even if it's just 1 out of those teams, yeah, sorry. We're starting to lose revenue.
You gotta go.
And you're the cancer. Sorry. I think you're a great guy, but
right.
that's what Adam told that nigga.
Right, bro.
We really think I understand. I know you didn't mean it when you said nigger. I know you didn't mean it. I know you have black players.
Right.
That's what that nigga. Me racist. Right. I have black players. That's what Donald tried to say.
Don't you hate that excuse?
I have black friends.
I always hated that shit.
No
bro.
cap. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man, great business, man. Like you said, because he bought the team for $400 million back in 2004.
Do we know what it's valued at now?
$1.8 billion.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, they grew the organization, but it's time for it to change hands. So whoever does buy the team, bro, you gotta understand they're getting a team that's in a great position right now.
Hell yeah. This is like when Barry Switzer came to the fucking Cowboys.
Right, exactly, bro. Not only are you in Phoenix where it's hot as fuck, but people like warm weather. You got a great fucking, state and city. You have a great fucking team. That shit is attractive.
This is literally Barry Switzer coming to the Cowboys. You fell into like a really good team too.
Yeah, bro.
Like the structure of everything's going. Now these niggas argue, but the structure of everything's great, and you fuck around and win a championship first year. You might not win anymore.
Yeah. Chris Paul ain't got too many more legs on him, bro. But
we're not doing that. We're not starting there because I was joking. Chris Paul's not winning a championship, guys.
My fault.
It's not happening.
Nah, yeah.
I
doubt it.
No, probably not. Do we have other shit we wanted to get into?
That was it, man.
All right, damn. Let's go ahead and get out of here. That was episode 177 of the Rise and Grind podcast. I want to thank the entire listenership, whether that's first, last time listeners, the entire viewership, whether that's first, last time viewers. Keep rocking with us. Follow, subscribe, all of that, man. It's the Rise and Grind podcast. It's been your boy Roderick.
Jakari, we checking out.
All right, man. We out of here.